look at the how high the right rear tail is. Look at where the top of the hatch is, and look specifically at something up there. The reason those things are really important for the prosecution is they're trying to explain how John O'Keefe got these four parallel looking scratch marks, deep ones, reasonably deep, on his arm. And the two sides have wildly different views of how that happened. The prosecution is saying, yeah, that came from the car. So look carefully at the car. You're going to see how it could happen by looking at the car. Karen Reed's team says that's ridiculous. It couldn't possibly have happened with the car. Instead, it happened inside the house when he was attacked. John O'Keefe was attacked by maybe the dog, definitely by people inside the house, and then dragged outside and left to die in the snow out there. That's what happened. It's not that Karen Reed hit him with her car. So that's what. So the prosecution wants to focus on the car, the rear of the car, all the places where it could have hit him, and now hear what the defense is asking the jury to pay attention to.
Hey, Mikey.
Did she make any? Okay, let's go ahead and stop it and pull it out for just a second. So I thought it was particularly entertaining that Yannetti made, and he was the defense lawyer you just heard, he really made a point of actually using this to communicate with the jury, not just to set out some facts, but to sort of say, he reintroduced himself and he sort of spoke to them. They are really focused on the path between where the vehicle was and the front of the house because they believe, the defense does, that the steps show on his watch show that he walked into the house, that he went up the steps there. The distances they believe are in their favor, and so they want the jury to focus on that, where everything was, the doors, the window where people said they were looking out and they kept looking at right where the vehicle was and never did they see John O'Keefe's body fallen in the snow. So that is going to be really important because the jury is going to be seeing what actually everything looks like. And it will make a significant difference just to be able to see it, to get a gauge of how far things are, to see the vehicle, how tall is it. Those will all be important to them as they look forward to what the testimony is going to be. The last piece of information that came in, and this was, I thought, kind of ridiculously long the way it played out at the trial today. There was a firefighter who talked about just really one important thing. He was an EMT who arrived on scene, and he had this to say about what Karen Reed said to him.
You, when you were giving her treatment or speaking to her about her husband.
I don't know that.
So one of the reasons why she was saying stuff is because the last conversation she had with her husband at the time was an argument. I didn't feel like it was my role to really find out the details on what was said. But that's what she said to me.
But the last thing she said to him was an argument?